Welcome to our next video. As per usual, we have the HB in the 9000 graphite Faber-Castell, and we have the Pitt graphite matte in 8B. Paper stump, a white vinyl eraser, and a kneadable eraser. Not much that you need in this, so let's get started. Warm up the kneadable eraser by stretching. That's also how you clean it. Yeah, nice and sticky now. Okay, so we're going to do a little marsupial mouse. And first of all, I'm going to do the main shape and the direction of its head. So slight angle like that. I'm going to do the nose to there, the back to there, and the head to there. So it's a little sort of teardrop shape to start with. Comes in there and up there. That gives you where the eyes are going as well. So little beady eyes at an angle. Nice and round bottom. Looks crossed like that. And they're level. And then just a slight over the top on that eye and a bigger one on this eye because his face is at a slight angle. Now the back of him. We can continue his cheeks out like that for his shoulder. Can't really see that on that side. That's only going to be a little bit. Come around to where I said I wanted the top. And then down to the shoulder. And you can see a little bulge of the back leg too. And a little foot down here. One toe, two toes, three toes, and we've got his fingers here too, so we can just do them as 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what's happened here? Not enough room. Okay, so the nose does come down like that. We made it too long. It's only a sketch, so don't take too long on it. All the fixing and adjusting. A little bit there, a little bit there. That's the nose. Okay, so he's holding a grub, and the grub is going to go here. And little slight contours. These are tiny little mice. Now let's put his ears on. So if we take this line here and we take it up and in, that gives you placing of the ear and quite close to the middle. So I know what I've done. I've done his eyes too far apart. There we go. Move them a bit. Don't bother rubbing them out because you can use your blending stick or paper stump and you'll be able to blend all of that in together anyway. So where he's eating, there's that little bit there, and that's where his thumb is. So I'll put one, there you go, 2, 3, 4, little claws, there we go. It's dark underneath here, so that hides some of that. A little dark over here too. And that little nose. A little wiffly nose. Dark a bit there. We've got dark up here, or darker I should say. Mustn't forget his ears either. So down here is a bit darker. And see here, so we'll put that in right halfway up there, and they go up, don't quite reach the back, and they go round and then tuck in around here. So you can see ear shape. And just put a little bit of dark in there. We can erase sections. They have that little cartilage ripple. A little bit there. One ear. This one's the sideways and it does touch the edge. And that can have a little ripply bit. Bottom of the ear, and that's going back that way. So it's a bit darker there. Take that up there. Okay, top of his head, a little bit of darker colour there where the hair comes through. Remember, when you rub this with the paper stump, it will get lighter. Direction. And we've got a little bit down here. Hello cat. I gave her some paper to play with. I thought that would keep her happy for a while. Okay, so we've got to make some, oops. Excuse me. I think I'll have to tell you reference material is a no-go as well. Okay, so we've got that coming up a little bit higher there. And then we've got the hair. Okay, off you get. Thank you. It's very nice. Hair coming out this direction. And let's make these eyes darker so we can see them. This is still the HB. Don't have to worry about changing colour unless you want to. A little bit of light there, a little bit there, little dark beady eyes. Ellie, get lost. There we go. Coming through. A little bit up there. Make the top of the nose a little darker as well. Coming out and around. And the back will just be directional hair. Alright, now there's a tail here as well, just sitting on his tail. I've done a little kinky bit there, doesn't really need a kinky bit. Now if we work out, this distance here is probably the same as that distance there. Comes underneath, and around, and that's more straight. Okay, that'll do. So he's got a bit of shadow here. Lighter down there. I'm going to do the other eye. All over the place today, aren't we? Yeah, and this one's more round, like a half a circle. A light bit, not two light bits. I don't usually do two the same. There we go. Little brown beady eyes. And you can see that this here, the underneath of his eye, the shiny bit's the inside bit and the dark is the underneath. Okay, this bit here disappears. Now that, where his hand is, that gives a little fold, and that gives us the actual shape of the arm. And then we've got the fingers. Four fingers. And probably got another another one underneath there somewhere. And on this side we've got a couple of little fingers here too, holding it still. Okay, fluffy fluffy, let's do his back foot. And what's the darkest bit? There's dark here. A bit of texture here. And some more texture here. And it's a bit darker here. There we go. A bit darker in there. The edge of that ear. I'll bring that back a bit, I think. There we go. And that little fluffy bit there is white. I'm just going to put some shadow under here. Little rough zigzags, just so he's not floating around. He's sitting on his tail. We can't... Ooh, can we see the back leg here? That could be a toe. It could be two toes there. If I was looking at a colour instead of a black and white, I might be able to tell. Okay, a little bit of stuff here. Whoops, sorry about that. Check we're still in focus. Yep, good. Darker under there. And this little bug. Larva of some sort. Okay, now I'm going to get the paper stump, stab it in the kneadable eraser to make sure there's no excess, and just fill it in. See, some places I didn't do a lot of strokes because you don't need them. If you were trying to sketch one of these, I'm afraid you'd be out of luck unless you just needed a teardrop, a circle and a tail. They're very fast. Okay, now let's see, we'll use the kneadable to lighten. I'm going to make it into a little flat bit, like a chisel point. Take out some of that from the fingers, from the edge of the arm, from the cheek. This, there you go. And that's it. Top of the ear. This ear seems to be fine, except it's a little lighter in the middle there. And then we can use the HB again, or if you're really keen on using the dark, you can use that. Put in the darker bits. A few little very light hairs, a bit of shadow. Now under this eye, we'll do a few little hairs under there too, because he's a bit naked there. A little bit of the dark on the muzzle. And a quick zigzags. Nice and light. A bit more around the eye. Okay, and we've got lots of dark whiskers poking out of the side here. couple out here. And that'll do for our little mouse. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.